Okay, we got this 150 psi 5-horse Honda powered Craftsman compressor for $26. They say that when the tank fills up with air, the engine dies. It's supposed to go into low idle and the air is supposed to blow out the bypass valve, but it just stalls. So first let's see if it starts. Ow. Obviously the recoil will screw it up. It gets longer. Come on, go back. Alright, we took the recoil off because the recoil sucked. The spring is just shot in this thing. And we happen to have a another Honda GC160 with a nice clean looking cover and a properly working recoil. At the same time, Dave checked the oil and it seems to be overfilled. It also seems to have really thick oil in it. I don't know whether it's from, it doesn't really look like old oil. I mean, oil doesn't look that dirty. It's just oil. Really thick oil. Anyway, so we're going to just change that and then we'll see what's wrong with this thing. Alright, I put the new recoil on and the new top just because this one looks better. And Dave drained out enough of the oil so that it's at a normal level. It was overflowing before, but the oil is so thick that we can't get it out cold. So if the motor starts and runs for a few minutes, it'll warm it up and help us get the oil out. This compressor we found is from 2002. There's a date on it, and it's made by DeVilbiss, so an actual brand of some sort. What's supposed to happen is this is the bypass valve here, right, Dave? This here?
Yeah, it's called the dump valve.
Dump valve. Okay, this is a dump valve, and what happens is once the tank fills, the air that the motor or that the compressor head is putting out just sort of passes through it, I guess, right?
Yep.
And then air goes through this pipe up to here and kicks the throttle down into low, so that you're not wasting gas.
Yeah, the piston pops out there, pushes on the throttle.
Oh yeah, okay. So could be that and that's the kill switch there. You push it down. Could be that the carburetor is messed up and that it just can't go into low idle, or something else could be horribly wrong. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, choke on. Now we got a good recoil. That's much better. We're not getting anywhere, but
want to try some starter fluid?
yeah, I guess. Whoa. Ah! Leaking. Get it off the driveway.
Is that oil or gas?
That's gas.
Where'd it come from? The carburetor?
Gas line? I don't know, just as soon as it started, it just dumped gas everywhere.
It's that hose.
Huh?
It's gushing out of that hose.
This hose?
Or it's running down that hose.
It's gushing out of that hose. What the hell?
It's coming out of the spring somewhere. There's gas all over the side of the bowl too. It's not coming out of that hose.
Oh, you don't think so?
It's all over the side of the tank too.
That's a lot of gas though. Why would it be?
Could be spraying out of the pump.
Could be.
Oh, this is why.
Why?
The gas line's not attached.
What?
It's just sitting next to its the nipple that goes on.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Where's the line?
It's right next to it.
It is? Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, well, that would explain it. So the fuel pump is just dumping gas
all over the side of the...
Yeah. Well, that would explain why it was coming out in such force.
And why it won't start on gas.
Yeah. Alright, well. Alright. We just do. Oh yeah, we reattached the gas line. So now...
It should start without gushing gas everywhere.
Yeah, and it should start on its own power. It's up to 140. So it should hit 150 and then go into low idle, right? Alright, it's at 140 and the dump valve just kicked in. I'll take it.
Waste some air.
Whoa, whoa!
All right. Oh.
Whoa! Okay. So, really, so far, the only thing that appeared to be wrong with this was the gas line was off. That's probably, yep. And look, the motor goes into a lower idle and everything, so it looks like everything's working okay. You know, the thing was, this was from a construction company, so they were like, you know, 5 or 6 different guys' accounts of what was wrong with this compressor. One guy said that it didn't start at all, which makes a lot of sense. The other guy said that it would start and then when it fills it would die. But I mean, this place had like, you know, 25 compressors, so.
Because they're all talking about the same compressor.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, because obviously it did not start and there was a good reason for that. The gas line was going nowhere. The only thing, now, as Dave pointed out, the only thing that we really kind of need for air tools, which for some reason this doesn't have, is there's no regulator valve on this. So kind of makes using like that ratchet there. That ratchet's rated at 90 psi. I mean, you know, we ran it for a minute at like
70 and 140 on this.
Yeah. It's either you have 70 or 140. So I don't know. Maybe there was a regulator. We're changing this like thick as syrup oil. I don't know what kind of oil they put in there, but I'm not thinking it's whatever is supposed to be in here. The oil is not really that dirty either. It's just really thick. And this motor's been running now for like, what, 15 minutes and it's still coming out pretty slow. At least it's coming out before it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
They fill this in with like gear oil or something. It almost looks like gear oil. Yeah, so we do have a regulator. Hopefully there's a regulator out of that rusted out M-Glow I bought. Now all we got to do is find out how much oil that compressor head takes and change the oil on that. Oil's all changed in the motor, motor's doing good. Awesome. Dump valve activates. Air passes out through over there, my finger is. And air comes through this line. Pops a little, oh you can see it. It's fully extended piston, lowers the throttle. Yeah. Is that a nice, easy to use drain here? All right, so for $26 and a little bit of labor putting the obviously pulled off hose back on the carburetor and replacing this recoil. I already had another one from that other GC160, which I don't use because I have no need for it because it has this retarded shaft on it. So got ourselves a working compressor.